Yes, boss. You see the topic, man. Some people were doing way worse and suffering before they met you. Now, here's the deal, right? And this is a video especially if you're a person who's empathic, somebody try to scapegoat you, gaslight you, make you feel bad. Here's the deal. Sometimes it's just like the famous saying when people say, you can't help everybody. That's very true. Because sometimes when you try to help others, some people, they won't stop and see the things that you've done for them. They're going to always call out the things that you never did or the mistakes you made or whatever it is to kind of undermine you and take like that shining light off of you to make you feel less than, like dim your light. So sometimes you'll come across people in life who make it seem like, I used to have this back in the days, or life used to be way sweeter for me. Things happen to me, this, that, and the third. It's like people try to victimize themselves. And what you have to understand is that when you're an empathic person or you're a person who's very caring, the only thing a lot of people who are like narcissistic, they don't have to necessarily be narcissistic. They're going to try and ride off of that good, loving, caring nature and get as much as it is that they can up out of you and then discard you whenever they feel like you're done, or if you get out of there before they discard you, that bruises them. But understand this, right? In life, there are some people who are doing way worse than you way before you even met them. It's just for the fact of sometimes people just try to scapegoat us and make us feel bad for the predicament that they're in. And I'm going to tell you like this. Every person is responsible for their own life. Everybody has their own choices to make. Everybody has their own path that's set up for them. It's up to you if you want to walk that path. You get what I'm saying? But overall, there are some people in life, they do not know what accountability is. And in order for them to feel better about themselves, they have to put somebody down and make them feel way worse than what they originally were, because that's a way how they boost their ego. And I'm going to tell you like this, right? Some people who act like you were of no benefit to them, or, I was better off without you. That's a damn lie, bro. And I'm going to tell you this right now. One of the best ways to feed or satisfy yourself ego-wise, or to trick your mind, is to tell your mind something that you know is not true in order to feel better about yourself. It's just like example. If a person knows for a fact, they're a hoe or they're promiscuous, guess what? All day long they can tell themselves, oh my gosh, I made nothing but mistakes in life. It's not my fault. Refusing accountability instead of understanding, you're at fault in some form of a time in this. You get what I'm saying? The reason being for that is because of this. Sometimes some people like to get lost in their own thoughts. And I did a video about this. Some people have lied to themselves so much that they start to believe their lies, being delusional. So there are some people who caused their own demise, caused their own opportunities, drove people away from them. And the only thing that they can come up with themselves is that, they're the problem, it's not me. As well as that, some of these people have people around them that are enabling them. So they will never see the errors in their ways. So you're going to have to understand this. Sometimes when people try to play a mental game on you, things were going a lot better before you came along, or my life used to be 10 times better than before you came here. Chances are that's really not true, bro. And I'm going to tell you like this. In order for somebody to want to feel like they don't lose any grip or control over you, they're going to have to elevate and up their manipulation. One of the sweetest manipulation tactics that works for people who know that they plan on finessing or driving you or whatever the case may be, they have to dumb it down and make it seem like you're the problem and put the issue back on you. It's like gaslighting. So it's like, I have no accountability in this. I don't see the error in my way. I'm not the problem. There's another thing, and this is something that a lot of narcissistic people do as well. When you're a narcissist or somebody's a narcissist, the last thing they're going to do is avoid taking accountability for something that they did. Avoid taking accountability for the way that they may have made somebody feel. Avoid accountability for the reason why their life is so trash. Because when you hold a narcissist accountable, guilt and shame, especially if you put it the right way to them, if that's something that can take hold of them, they're going to want to do away with that, because they know that's a feeling they do not want to feel. So that's why you have some people who are narcissistic who ride and thrive off of this fake persona or this fake thought process, yo, I'm not the problem. They're the problem. Oh, that person is the thief, knowing damn well they're the thief. You get what I'm saying? It's like a role reversal type of thing. And there are some people who get very comfortable and complacent with playing this role because it's gotten them far through life. You get what I'm saying? So accountability or growing up or wanting to do better or show growth, that's not in the game plan. Because why? This is a game that a lot of people have learned and it's carried them throughout life. So if you're used to doing one set thing and it's gotten you very far, are you going to be changing your ways just to try and find something different? No, because guess what? That's what some people have become. There are some people who've gotten older and set in their ways, and they've never learned accountability, never learned to speak up and tell the truth, because they've been probably enabled. They don't like the feeling that they get, so they're just probably going to continue to drive people away from them. So that's why I said one of the greatest things or greatest tricks somebody can do is try and paint the picture that, yo, life used to be better for them before they met you. Life used to be better before these people came around, or this, that, and the third. You have to understand that there are some people, they love playing the excuse game and the pity game, because guess what? It makes them feel better about themselves. And you have to understand that if somebody's life was so much better before you, that means that you should have the ability to get up and walk away, because by the time you walk away, they'll be getting back to having a happier life. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that these are all gaslighting games. If somebody's life is so much better, you don't have to be present. And if a person doesn't need you anymore, they're going to show you that they don't need you. And they're going to continue on in life showing you, hey, I don't need you. I never needed you. You get what I'm saying? Reason being is that there are some people in life, in order for them to get to where they're going, they need to have assistance. You get what I'm saying? They need to have somebody there as a crutch. They need to have a punching bag. I need to have assistance. There are some people in life who are like that. And that's how they're able to get their way in life, or excel, or move past the little narratives that some people have probably created, and they can believe their own mindset, what it is that they created for themselves. You get what I'm saying? So you just have to understand that in life, right? Gaslighting is not a good thing. If you know for a fact that you've done all it is that you could, I said this before multiple times, if you've done all it is that you could, you left it all on the table, there's nothing really for you to worry about or be sad about. Because at the end of the day, if a person chooses to do away with you, it's their loss, not yours. You get what I'm saying? And most of the times, I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes choosing to keep certain people around us who were supposed to be gone and thrown away from like ages ago, those are the same people that kind of not kind of just block your blessings, but hold you down in life, and you could have gotten farther. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said, if people show you that life used to be better for them, or my life was flourishing before you came here, guess what? You should have that type of mentality where it's like, yo, if you had this type of situation, you can get up and make it happen again. Remove yourself from the situation. That's just like, yo, if you're a man and a girl trying to show you, yo, you're not doing enough for me, or you need to try harder. Fuck that bitch, make her ass walk, my nigga. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, they like to gamble what's in their hand, thinking they're going to be able to get back more. That's why they play these little games. Manipulation, screwing you up. Let me try you, let me play you. And guess what? That's where simps are created, and that's where men are also created. If a female shows you, yo, you're not needed, or I can do better without you, or whatever the case may be, the reason why a lot of them play those games is to see what else they can extract up out of you. That's like what a narcissist does. Yo, you have no value. So you know what? If you feel like I have no value, I'm going to show you why I have value. That's the purpose of it, to get you to work even harder, go against the grain even harder, fight a little bit harder. Those people don't really care about you, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, if a person shows you that they don't care about you, or you don't have any value, have some self-dignity and walk away from them people. Because the longer you choose to stay around people, I'm not saying, yo, some people aren't oblivious, some people cannot learn, or some people don't see certain things. Everybody's been naive at some point in time in their life. You have to understand that self-dignity, pride, that's worth more than being around people who don't really truly value you and make you feel like you're undermined, or you're less than. You get what I'm saying? You're better off being by yourself than to be around a group of people who make you feel like they're not even there with you. You get what I'm saying? That being said, remember this, man. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I using to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. Just remember this in life, bro. If a person is that hot and they did something before, then guess what? You can do it again. If a person feels like life used to be better without you, or I don't need you anymore, have some decency and walk away. Because the longer you choose to stay there is the less respect people choose to have for you, the more that they feel like they can try you and walk over you. Listen to me, especially if you're an empath, dog. These are things you have to learn and understand. You cannot put yourself in predicaments feeling that everybody's your friend or everybody's going to have your back, because that's where you're going to put yourself in a predicament where you can either be broken even more or put you in a deeper state of depression. You feel me? Choosing to be nice or showing people, hey, man, I'm going to show you why you need me around. Why don't you show that to yourself, dog? You don't need none of these people, especially some of these people who be acting like they're more than the next person. In real reality, a lot of them people ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? They're just playing a role reversal because you're giving them the power that you should have gave yourself, and just hold on to that so you could better yourself. You get what I'm saying? Well, for the world, man. Peace.